So I was about to do a reading, right? A collective reading. And I was like, what's this going to be about? And then all of a sudden I got 3 cards, and then I looked at the bottom and there's the Queen of Wands. So what I'm taking is that this message is for someone who's, very mystical, maybe even would call themselves magical, believes in the impossible before they actually see it in front of their face, someone who's manifesting, someone who is in their spiritual power and authority. You also could be a heavy fire sign in your top 3 placements. There could be a decision that needs to be made here, okay? Or there's some energy that's blocked. I feel like there's something going on here when it comes to a Knight of Wands, balance and harmony, peace, as well as like transformation here, 2 of Swords and a Queen of Wands, okay? So what that tells me is I feel like there's someone who might be wanting to head in your direction. I feel like you do have your guard up, okay? Okay, you could be this Queen of Wands, but you don't have to be. You could be a masculine, you could be a feminine, it doesn't really matter. I feel like whatever could be coming in is something that is going to be a blessing, and it could be something that is wished upon in some way, shape, or fashion. I feel like with the Ace of Wands, I feel like you may have wanted like a passionate new beginning, and I feel like this is coming in for those who have really been initiated. There's some sort of initiation, activation here, light activation I'm getting with the Ace of Wands and the Sun. 4 of Pentacles. So these are the 3 cards that fell out. And so what I'm getting with these 3 cards is, again, I'm picking up heavy manifestation energy with the Magician, but I would say with the 4 of Pentacles, this would really be about someone maybe kind of holding back a bit, maybe staying to themselves, protecting their energy, kind of like assessing the situation. This may be a good time to kind of like loosen your grip a little bit, but I feel like there is something that you are picking up on that's kind of like out there, but it's meant for you. So it's kind of like you're waiting, okay? It's like you're being patient. Change is coming, and you're just like, okay, where is this change? And then we have the Magician. I feel like you're aware of the change, or you aware about what this is because you manifested it, you created it, okay? So that's awesome. So if you've been waiting for your manifestations to come in, I feel like they're on their way to you. Okay. Okay, we have the Death card. So yeah, I feel like this, I was picking up transition. So yeah, I feel like something's currently in transition. Something's happening in this moment. And that's why this is like divine timing, okay? Like things are still playing out behind the scenes with the Magician, the Death card, the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like things are still unfolding, all right? I feel like there is, things playing out here. I feel like these are thoughts. These are people watching. I feel like there's things being exposed here, okay? It's part of like ending out a cycle or learning a lesson, okay? I feel like somebody's learning a lesson here at this time. They very well could be going through some sort of major transition in their life. So this could be an ending. This could be a dark night of the soul. This could be an ego death. I feel like there's something major happening, and I feel like it's for the sake of awakening. So I feel like there's something playing out here, okay, when it comes to this coming full circle to you, okay? Whatever you might be observing this from a high vantage point. This playing out collectively, right? So this is either affecting you directly in your life, or this is playing out and you're observing this, okay? I'm getting like, you're the observer here, all right? Yeah, I feel like there's this environment that is very like toxic and deceptive, and energies filled with lies and deceit and betrayal. So I feel like that's the lesson playing out here. It's for these individuals. And at this time, they just want you to sit back and relax while these people learn their lesson. All right. So I feel like if you've been like, where's my manifestation? Not that any of us do that, but I'm just saying, like, timeline wise, this is kind of where that's at. Okay. So if you're wondering, they're like, trust us with the Hanged Man. I feel like there's an enlightenment here. There's a, someone is being forced to take a time out and look within and surrender. Okay. Like, they can no longer progress towards you in any kind of way. All right. So just sit back and relax. These things are all playing out the way that they're meant to play out. Okay. According to universal law with the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Moon card. Yeah, they can no longer send you any energy that is like their moon. This is also goddess energy, so Empress and the moon. But I would say that this is more about like whatever they've been trying to do in the dark. It's no longer going to be effective. Okay, I feel like you're too bright, you're too light, you're too strong for them to truly impact you. It takes many of them to come after one of you. Remember that. And they were not successful, okay, at all. All right. So just know that. So I do feel like there's a bit of like, opposition here, but I feel like this opposition, like the things that you maybe didn't see yourself, you were shown. And as a result, like you were able to work on those and heal from those. I feel like that now those that came against you are also being shown the things in their shadow that they need to deal with. Okay, so I feel like they're going to have to surrender to this process. They have no choice. So, there's that playing out, I guess. Yeah, I feel like you have a new beginning. I feel like this is you having that strong faith and just believing before seeing. And I see this as like you just taking that leap of faith and moving forward. This is, you gained a new perspective too. You are seeing things in a different light. I think you also see yourself in a different light. You were also activated, okay, and of service. I feel like they want you to continue to focus on your studies, focus on the things that you can do within your current environment, whatever that is. Maybe there's some things that you're holding on to materially wise that you can maybe get rid of. There are a lot of people in need at this time. So maybe there's an opportunity for you to be helpful in a time where the light is needed. Okay, so this applies to no matter where you go, okay? Be that light. Okay. There is this in the upright? In the reverse? Okay, there is this energy of Six of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there's an energy that potentially wants to prevent you from moving on from them and having a new future without them. I feel like there's that energy. I feel like that's what maybe was being projected to you, psychically, like psychic attack wise. You might have been picking up on the fact that like somebody does not want you to move on. And, it's kind of like a mindset thing. All right. I do feel like with the Six of Swords, maybe they thought you would never get over the pain that they did to you. And so all along, they may have bet that you would never move on. And when they wanted to come back, you would be available. And I'm getting like, no, you cut that off. I'm getting like they had their chance. And now you will have your chance to what you are truly meant to experience here, which is an equal partnership. You will celebrate. They're going to watch you celebrate your life with someone else. Okay, while they choose to stay in Karmicville, is what I'm getting. I feel like they did a lot of dark magic, okay, to prevent you from having a new beginning. Okay, Magician, the Devil, and the Fool card. So I would say they did the most to prevent this from happening, okay? So just know that, like, that's what's closing out here, all right? That's what's playing out here. Is that, you know, they're not able to move forward. They're not able to reach the heights that you're at, okay? And as a result, like, they did the most to manipulate energy and someone's free will choice, which is also the Fool. So it goes against universal law to manipulate or infringe upon someone else's free will. And so there's lessons playing out as a result of those actions and those intentions with the swords. It's almost like if they thought that they did it from afar, like nobody would know. So maybe they involve someone who is afar, okay? They may have actually paid them money. They may have actually hired someone to do this stuff. I feel like it was also potentially from a place of lack and not having enough, not feeling like enough. You know, like almost like having to hold on to different sources in order to get their energy hit. Like this energy is like gripping things and holding on to it as if like, you know, their value is only determined by what they are surrounded by. I feel like this is being exposed with the Hermit. Yeah. I'm getting like major toxic vibes here. Yeah, I feel like, you know, most importantly, you know, there's unconditional love here. Okay, I feel like this is something that you found for yourself. I feel like you were able to replenish yourself with divine love. Okay? I feel like now you're showing others how to do the same just by being you, okay? I'm getting like your energy, your character, how you show up in life is visible, okay? People see this in you. People see your light. People see your light before you do, all right? So, and they feel this, and they need this, okay? That's why you're here, but not to your own demise. 9 of Pentacles. It's like the most important lesson learned here was your ability to see yourself and the value that you bring to the table. You were accepting less than you deserved. And in order for you to be on your destined path and journey, you needed to know who you truly are and why you're here. And this past cycle taught you just that. Okay? Taught you just that. You've gained the experience needed in order to come into union with yourself, your higher self, and potentially a high-level soulmate. You are an enlightened being, and this energy is also enlightened. I have the 8 of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting is that this makes maybe a past energy extremely upset and potentially mentally unhealthy. There's some sort of weird obsession, okay, playing out here. This could be masculine or feminine, okay? And the most thing that they're concerned about is that you're going to be living your best life with someone else that's not them. But here's the thing, and there's nothing that they can do about it either. They have to sit back and watch you have your best life with somebody else. And this is literally going to probably really drive them nuts. Okay? I feel like all of this is coming to light very, very soon. There's a lot of illumination happening, okay? You may be picking up on your spiritual gifts as well, okay? So I feel like the energy is increasing and it may be time to move quickly. I feel like this could have something to do with you sharing services with others for the highest and greatest good. Like you come across people in your path and there's something you share with them and they share back with you. I feel like this is something that you're meant to do in the physical. I feel like when you come across people you can help, you help them. I feel like this is your true nature is you're very generous, you're very kind, you're very helpful. Okay. I feel like you understand, and the things that you share with other people is so that they can help themselves, right? It's like you don't just give them the money, you give them advice on how to make the money so that they can use that advice to do something else too. So it's like planting those seeds in people when you come across them as a light worker. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you've gone through your heartache and pain, and you use your pain, right, to help with your own self-mastery. Okay, this is you becoming skillful at something, whatever that is. You use your pain as a way of motivating yourself, and it's like a growth mindset. Okay, so whatever pain you've experienced in life, you used it to grow from. All right, the Nine of Pentacles is the epitome of growth and development and, you know, seeing the rewards of hard work. So yeah, I feel like sometimes we use our difficult experiences and they help us grow and develop. What is happening quickly here with the Eight of Wands is Eight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and a Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this could be, you know, those who are experiencing difficult lessons or just going through some hard times, you know. Certainly we've all been there at one point or another. I feel like, you know, there is some difficulty playing out here. I feel like, you know, some of it we have to do some looking within to see how this connects to us internally, and how can we do something about our current situations to make them better. But I do feel like there is, you know, so much loss and despair, and it's like maybe something new can come of these things, right? I feel there's a bit of that. Let's see. I feel like as a result of your experiences too, I feel like, yeah, like there's been something new that's been created, maybe a business, maybe an idea. Maybe there's an opportunity coming that's going to bring some sort of wealth, because this adds up to 10 Pentacles. So I feel like whatever it is, this has helped you in the long run. I feel like you're playing the long game, okay? Playing the long game. All right, Queen of Cups too. Three of Cups. I feel like it has something to do with others, a community. Maybe you connect with a community for the sake of higher learning, higher consciousness with the swords, maybe even just celebrating each other, connecting, having friends, enjoying life, dancing like nobody's watching. I feel like that's the intention, is that you're just very like you're playful. So I feel like you like connecting with people on a deep level, and you're very playful is what I'm getting with the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups. This also can be like you're helping people heal in some way, however that resonates for you. Six of Cups. Yeah, I was picking up playful. I also get that you're very like childlike wonder. Like, you know, you don't look like what you've been through. I'm also getting like you're also helping like multi-generations, okay? Not just, you know, your generation, but I feel like there's a childhood thing playing out here. I'm also get so this would be like maybe for someone else. I do feel like, you know, there is possibly someone in their thoughts about, you know, relieving an energy that they thought, you know, was sweet, kind, endearing, soulmate energy, and maybe they were put into some sort of competition. There's some sort of influence here playing out for maybe this energy that's having to do some thinking. So I'm not sure. Take that how it might resonate, but you could go a couple different ways with that one. I feel like there's a bit of reminiscing happening about like past memories, past experiences. And maybe someone chose their addictions over, you know, something that was more endearing. And maybe they're remembering this. I feel like this could be this King of Swords here that might be really in a difficult spot at this time. Okay, so I feel like it could be related to that. And I feel like there is this loss felt here. So, yeah, and then there's this standing up for what you believe in and, you know, having strong boundaries and defending yourself, as well as being protected by whatever this energy might have been in the past that maybe, you know, wanted to take from, you know, what you've got going on that you created for yourself. I feel like what you've created for yourself is protected. They don't have access to you. Okay? They don't have access to you. All right. Yeah, this card is like the Knight of Cups. This is like the player energy, putting people in competition for the sake of their own pride and ego. And, you know, it's like the love bomber. It's the cheater, pumpkin eater energy, masculine or feminine, does not matter. So, let's see. Page of Cups after the Knight of Cups. I feel like somebody's fighting with maybe who they're currently with, and they may want to use that as an excuse to come towards you and apologize while they're not paying attention or while they're distracted. I feel like there's some sort of like, I don't know, hot mess drama playing out here that maybe this energy created. They very much could have been put into a third party, okay, as well. I feel like they could have very much been put in a third party themselves, or put an energy in a third party. I feel like they tend to, you know, they like the chaos. They like that everybody's like all talking about them. They like the attention. It doesn't really matter what kind of attention it is. So this could be a masculine or a feminine energy that really likes this attention. Let's see. I'm also getting like, this isn't your drama, so you don't need to pay it any mind. This is for your awareness, because this is what's playing out in the background. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. So this very much could be, let's see what the third part is. I feel like there's some sort of impulsive action, but I feel like anything that they try to do towards you will be blocked by God. I feel like God's in charge here. What else is this? This also might be like an opportunity coming in. Yeah, and then you have justice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is like, this is like some sort of like enforcement of some kind, or someone is going through some serious legal issues. This could also be physical legal issues, or this could be spiritual issues, like spiritual jail, like because of the violation of trying to affect someone's free will. I feel like I feel like someone is communicating some really just and fair news, okay? Depending on what side you're on and what you think is fair and just. Okay? But I would say this is like the wrath of God. Okay? I feel like there is this impulsive energy that somebody wants to rush towards somebody, right? And apologize while there's chaos going on in the background. It's like they want to escape. They want to run. So I don't know who that's for. Who's dealing with, you know, who be dealing with that. Okay. The World card. I feel like you learned what you needed to learn from the situation. I feel like you you understand that this served a purpose and it helped you connect with those who have been through similar situations, or this is you celebrating your life. I feel like you've completed the cycle. This no longer applies to you, whatever's playing out here. It's not going to affect you, okay? You have this protective, energy around you. I don't know if you can see it. This is also a reminder to do your energy work, okay? I have the Chariot. So this is you persevering, in moving forward into the next phase of your existence, okay? This is you moving on. It's like that level up. Like you completed a level in the game and now you're going to the next level. Chariot's really talking about like you really have a lot of grit, okay? A lot of grit. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy of like chaos, competition, drama. Like somebody doesn't feel like they're enough unless people are fighting over them for whatever reason, okay? I feel like it's as a result of childhood wounds, okay? And possibly, yeah, I would say that's what's going on here. Yeah, and then the Nine of Swords. So I do feel like there is some sort of like manipulation, control, attacks, afflictions, nightmares, just anxiety and fear, and just continuously like hurting oneself with their thoughts, which then present in their physical reality with strife and conflict and chaos and drama and, everybody at each other's throat. This is the product, okay, of fear, mindset, and anxiety and inner childhood wounds. They manifest in the physical reality for people, right? And especially if you're dealing with any kind of substances with the Nine of Cups, sometimes this is overindulgence, okay? Like this is people maybe getting out of control, making decisions that, are dangerous, which result in, the Knight of Swords and the Justice to come out. So this could be some sort of ramifications for something that they did while they were partying. I feel like there might have been injuries as a result of something, or there will be, I don't know. I don't wish that on anybody, okay? Oh, yeah, Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're moving straight towards your happiness, your joy, your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, your partner, your friend. This could be a union, a divine union. I feel like this is a very happy family dynamic. I feel like this is what you deserve and this is what's happening for you. So whatever this is that's playing out, let it play out. Things take time to build. They also take time to close, okay? It's part of the cycle. Maybe focus on some creative efforts. All right, go and practice magic, right? Create some art, play some music, dance around, right? Do things that you love to do that bring you happiness and joy. Find a group, right? We have a group. You can join our group. Just let me know you're interested. You can do that on the website. All right. You can also book services on the website. BetweenBothWorlds.com. Okay, let me put these back. We're just going to get a couple more messages real quick. All right. There's been a lot of energy, a lot of light codes, activations, like solar flare energy. I have been burping nonstop all day. And all I've had today is 2 cookies. So, I don't know if you guys are transmuting, but yeah, we're going through a paradigm shift, light activation, Jesus, active service, absolutely, and then Kali Ma. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, this is what I'm picking up. I would say this felt very strongly. We're going through this activation. We're going through a paradigm shift. I feel like, there's a lot playing out now. I feel like this is all for the purpose of change, and it's about necessary changes. So this is presenting in our internal worlds and our vicinity around us. And then the next layer, it's like a ripple effect, and it's going all the way to like, you know, planetary. The next one is light activation. And again, this is all on, you know, on plan. It's like an executed plan. Calling to action. There's a power surge, and it's about an earth mission. Okay. So you would be feeling it if this part resonates with you. When you serve, the universe serves you. Okay, we have Jesus. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you can just see like all the beautiful frequencies of energies being represented by all the colors and the rainbows and the sparkles. Like there's a lot of beautiful energy helping us. I also feel like there's beautiful energy that is helping us in a way that we always see, potentially, maybe not always see, but tend to lean towards, oh, you know, like karma, blah, blah, blah. You know, it serves a very important purpose. And Kali Ma is certainly an energy that serves one of the highest, you know, regards of purpose here. And it's to cut cords to dramas. It's to remove fear and limitations. It's kind of like the cleanup crew that comes in, because in order for new beginnings, we need to have things dissipate and be cleaned up. So I feel like this is part of the process, right? The birth, the death and rebirth process. Okay. Beautiful. So confirmation, if you are feeling the energy and you're just like, wow, I feel overwhelmed and why is this all happening? I would say there's a lot of things playing out. Okay. But it is for the purpose of a paradigm shift. Okay. I know that is very high level, but best way to kind of get some guidance on that is to do some meditation or some prayer and connect with your higher self if you have specific questions. Certainly, you know, card decks can be helpful, and so are you know, some beautiful tools to use to kind of receive some yes or no questions and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sending you a bunch of love, and I'll take care, and I'll see you next time.